Clubhouse. Well,
we started the day here.
Given the context, though, of these two teams, these are the only two teams, really, as far as I can recall, I could be wrong on that, of course, feel free to tweet and correct it, that will try bar. Team 1 being the ones that kind of did it first, INTZ trying to also ape that. Will we see bar stock defenses? Or will they both go, yeah, they know how that goes, I'm not going to bother with that? Yes. I feel like the history of this game in terms of, since bans have been around, there's at max been like 1 bandit ban, if not 0. So that is definitely a specific strategic ban against INTZ.
Rise on blue. He's going to head on down. Duds is there. His position given away. The Jaeger could be pivotal in shutting down the Zofia, but Duds is looking the other way. No! He's unable to win the fight. 2 kills for Rise. He's still up. Drunks with 2 of his own, though. That's shotgun as he allows those members of Team 1 to meet their maker. And Rise toils inside of the site. INTZ will take their very first round.
Good on them as well. It's a tough defense when they have a lot of tools like that. But
Rise is down below, as the Zofia will look for maybe some soft destruction. He'll have to get back up. Falls going for the plant. C4 connects. Goodbye. Diffuser will need to be retrieved by Team 1. But there's INTZ fighting back. They pick up 2 kills. Out goes the Jaeger. The Yokai's still up. It'll knock the buck out of play. He'll head right back down. But Vitz, big cleanup of the site. No chance for Team 1. They're not able to do anything at all. That's the 2nd round in a row for INTZ.
We are going to see them potentially get this wall, but he's really concerned. I honestly don't know if that Evil Eye can really get enough of a pixel angle. It doesn't look like it would be able to stop the breach charge from going off. That's the important thing. It's going to do a bit of damage. It actually is enough to knock Falls down, appropriately named. But they have the Thatcher to be able to take care of this camera, or at least stop it from denying them right now. Even if they move it to look a different direction, at least they'd be able to get him up. There it is. There's the EMP. They're going to be able to get the wall open now.
But the Evil Eye will look up instead. Alamo's not watching to his left, so Radux is able to take him down. There goes the another exothermic charge, so you might be able to get on in. INTZ are primed and ready. 30 seconds left. They lose Duds as Team 1's possession of this site will continue onward. They get 2 more for their trouble. VNX in a 1vx, this time 1v3. Is he able to peek on out? The volcanic shield in front of him. There's a buck to his right. Does he see him? No, and he's done. Dusted. Team 1 will pick up their very first round on the site that teams usually don't hold. That pattern for Team 1 will give them their very first round. Reduct and Vitz decided to maybe go after each other, but Vitz actually completely done with the TCSG. Not ideal. He's got the pistol out instead. He'll rely on the rest of his teammates to try and pull through on this one. Not where you want to be. Reduct with Toil inside a utility. Down goes Vitz as he decides to push the Capitao. There's a Yokai drone up. You can do all this work in the world, but if you get swung on by Reduct, you're in trouble. Are you getting pushed? You're going to have to go, Capitao. There's the Yokai. You got to take care of him. How do you win that one, Drunks? He's totally prone and vulnerable. Can you vault through? 1 second left. There you go. You got it. Oh my goodness, that comes down to the wire on INTZ. But they still win the round. As the buck down below might wander right into Vitz's line of sight, but you lose that. Doesn't even get the proper shot off. That's the folly of the TCSG. Sometimes it's not exactly as accurate as you want it to be. Will not be found. Good bait. VNX creeping up. Beautiful play by Lukid here, who's just reading INTZ like a book. There's another member of INTZ there for backup. It sounds like it's the suppressed MP5 SD of Drunks. That leaves Duds in a 1v4 above. Not where he wants to be. He finds 1, and he go for more. Diffuser is down to his left, taking so much damage from below, almost impossible to suggest that INTZ is going to be able to walk away victorious, especially with the Diffuser where it is, especially with soft destruction still ongoing. Drunks knows it. Almost half of the timer is gone. You're not going to be able to do too much.
And you saw defense actually trying to do the same thing. They tried to bait the player downstairs, but it didn't bait Lukid in, and the fact that he didn't fall for it definitely helped on that attack. Get this Maestro dead because Maestro is such a strong operator, but Reduct gets the kill, and that's what the Firebolt's for. Make him stand up, shoot him in the face. It works, and there's really not a ton you can do about it other than hope the Capitao messes up.
Refragged very well, but then refragged yet again as they'll trade all the way down, still giving an advantage narrowly to Team 1, and if they continue to trade, well then INTZ will just simply bleed out in numbers. Similar to what we saw before, but with 1 fewer member and 1 very important utility-based operator, which is the Capitao, you're going to see Team 1 storm from down below. They've got a Zofia and a Buck down there, but this time INTZ is prepared and they're ready and waiting with all their guns coming alive. Diffuser also dropped over by Garage, so Lukid now makes his way up the red stairs. This is a very fast round, wasn't it? Volcanic Shield goes off. Luke looks for some soft destruction. He guns down the Goyo. Can't even land the second shot. Snow comes around the corner, and oh my goodness, it's the fire that he'd shot earlier on as Alamo doesn't watch. And Team One, what an incredible play with a good night from Luke. There's a toxic canister that'll push Alamo back, though. Well placed, well timed. Falls is watching to see if a frag grenade is going to be dropped on his head as down goes Duds. Once again, Team One with the opening pick. They've been so good at doing that. Another pick for Team One comes out, this time on Navitz. Alamo looks to push in, and he's just flirting with that toxic canister. He's got the thermite not too far off, but as much damage has been done to Team One, no casualties yet. The Pulse will now toss out a C4. It goes off big time. 2 for Rise, 3 for Rise, and a flawless round for Team One as they look to be fighting form. My goodness. That TCSG sure can do a lot of damage when he... Is Alamo clear to keep pushing up? There goes a Goyo shield. Great pressure from INTZ as they find Rayduct, and then Falls also gets forced out right into the trap that was laid by INTZ. And that's what you need. You need a couple more of those. Oh, it is kind of a pain. It is not fun. I feel better about my own abilities as VNX gets Luke. Oh, that's down below.
Just looking in.
Are we about to see a flawless round? No, Rise will shut the door on that one. Firebolt goes off in front of him. Another one primed and ready. It's the Capitao, C4 in hand. Ready for it to go. Yeet! It goes off. Does some damage, but not a lot. Down below, you can hear the buck as Rise just moves away from him. He's going to get shut out. The Montane will block his only way out unless he goes towards red stairs, and the rest of INTZ will collapse on him. Goodbye, Rise. 4-4. Both teams, they cannot shake each other.
Again, the problem is really defending outside of Church.
Rayduct has been picked back up. The TCSG drops down. Rayduct Luke is down. 3 members of Team One on that first floor. They're missing all their shots. INTZ is landing them very effectively. And Fellapox will have to try to choke out Alamo from being able to get in. That's a lot of damage being done to the Montane as Drunks is getting the plant off in the corner. Fellapox rotates on out, looking to see if he can do something. SMG11 in hand, 2 for Fellapox, but he's going to have to find Duds and Vitz. The Capitao running on in. Fellapox gets another as Rayduct credited with Duds, and Team One hangs on by a thread. Great play from the smoke. And a return. Good night. Yokai goes around and gets spotted.
Oh, no.
That's a big miss for Team One. INTZ now should have a much clearer way of being able to get this plant off. They'll start things off with Rise going down, Falls going down as well. Fellapox is there, and it's a flawless round. My God! That's almost a team ace, isn't it?
Yeah, that was, I mean, Vitz's patience here on blue stairs absolutely paid off. The goo mine baited him into it.
Are we really about to see a run out here from Rayduct? This is as brazen as the day is long.
This is a ranked play.
I don't think this has been droned out, and there he goes off to the races. He gets the kill on the Vitz. Huge pick from Team One to start off that round. Wow. At the bottom of blue stairs, Fellapox just hangs on, and INTZ basically lost this round in the first 10 seconds. Oh. But maybe there's a comeback potential here now. As Drunks removes Fellapox from blue, Falls is next up. And now it's a 2-2. So maybe INTZ hasn't lost this round.
What is happening?
Team One throw this round in the garbage. Drunks going for the plant. Somebody will need to cover. Lucan is not close enough to do anything. And INTZ playing the objective spectacularly. Frag grenade goes out, it blows open the wall, and Team One will now have to deal with the diffuser that's been planted by INTZ. VNX will hold onto the trigger. Flash goes out. Rayduct is down. No way! INTZ just won that round.
Can't even believe it.
Unbelievable. INTZ in disbelief.
More good nights come out here.
Not quite as strong as we would like it to be. But Team One will actually land a counter punch, this time onto Drunks. And oh no, there goes VNX as well. 2 members of INTZ removed, and it sure does feel like a draw, especially when one of them is your hard breacher. Alamo will just have to continue to trudge on in through the toxic canister. Will Rayduct be able to get some explosive power underneath the feet of Alamo? No, it's Rise. We're going to be staring at a flawless round here as Team One, with great concentration and good poise, are 1 kill away from a draw and a deflating result for INTZ, who should have, on paper, been able to win this one. Duds in a 1v5, L85 in his hands. He takes down the Mozzie, looks for the Jaeger. Nothing right now. He'll get swung on from the Goyo, and Falls picks up his 2nd kill. My. A draw. We said there weren't much of them, but 1 point for each team. That's a loss for INTZ, who are trying to keep step with the rest of the teams above them in the standings.
Well, unfortunately, I did call it. Because it's the top team, potentially against the bottom team, it's going to be a draw.
I got to give you credit for that one.
You know, the unpredictable is starting to become more predictable.